Last month, President Tsai Ing-wen lifted import restrictions for U.S. pork and for beef from cattle over 30 months old. Although the pork policy ignited fierce controversy, the policy on cattle barely made a ripple.
Import data shows that Taiwan's appetite for U.S. beef is strong and steadily growing. More than 80% of steakhouses and hotpot restaurants in Taiwan use U.S. beef of the younger variety. Industry insiders expect the market to adjust smoothly to beef from older steers.
A steak sizzles on the grill. Cooked to medium rare, it's tender and juicy. Meanwhile, the soup is bubbling. Slices of beef are dipped in the hot pot a few times before being popped in the mouth. Whether it's a hot pot restaurant or a steakhouse, Taiwanese diners love U.S. beef.
我喜欢它的香气还有它的软韧度。
因为我觉得美国的牛肉就是好像油脂的香气比较足，对，然后吃起来也相对比较软嫩。
And that's reflected in import volumes. Imports first became legal in 2012. That year, just 18,000 tons were imported. By 2017, it was more than 45,000 tons, and in 2019, it was up to 64,000 tons. Compared to widespread fears about the import of U.S. pork, the news that over 30-month-old beef will enter Taiwan has been greeted with nonchalance.
Southeast Asian countries have already been a testing ground for the U.S. for a long time, and there's been no problem, so I think it'll be fine. Taiwanese people are quite confident about American beef. It has a relatively high level of fat and even fat distribution, and its texture is more tender. More than 80% of steakhouses and hot pot restaurants use U.S. beef, so the Taiwanese are very accepting of it.
Industry insiders stress that the texture of 30-month-old cattle should also be just as good as the younger variety.